Hello people, right, it is Friday evening, about 7 o'clock, just before, and I wanted to talk about this Euro long that I'd stuck an image up on Twitter, because basically, it was a picture perfect Vic sperandeo 1-2-3 reversal, higher low reversal, 3 candle reversal on the 15-minute there, and most importantly, the RSI had done its bust, pullback, break and close up there, higher than that green bar there. We closed higher with that green bar there. Now, obviously, at this time of day, you'd be thinking, and I was definitely questioning myself as to the value of going long at this point. Was it just going to be a sort of just a lower high in its own entity and then continue on down? But the fact that this pattern is so powerful, remember we've got a 3 candle reversal over here as well. If we look at the 30-minute, there's the 3 candle reversal there, penultimate, ultimate, and the reversal candle. So that's that is all part of a 1-2-3 higher low. As you can see on the M30 also, you've got the bust, break and close, and this is important. This is what I meant by, on the Twitter feed, if you watch that, I'm talking about flipping between all three or 4 time frames: 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute. And the hour, of course. The hour tells you a lot, and the 4-hour, of course. But we'd closed green well before the continuation. So I'd taken a trade over here. We'd hit the R1. That was my target, as it were. And then it spent the rest of the American session pulling back. Classic hammer candle there as well. So, everything was looking good to a potential long, apart from the fact that people tell you not to trade Fridays, not to trade the end of the week and all that lot, so it's always there in the back of your mind. But the charts don't lie. The reason I put that line on there, because, there is, in my opinion, there's a lot to be said for, the whole RSI. I'm still learning about that, and the fact that it was just descending. There is actually divergence here, high, which caused that short sort of move there. That was tradable, although I wasn't around to trade it. I didn't trade it. I've been trading the DAX, to be honest with you, shorting that at every possibility, and doing extremely well with that, but that's another story this afternoon. In and out all day as well. So, and that's the thing I'd like to say as well. The fact that I'm constantly having breaks from the charts, there is no need to just stare at every bar and every and sit in your charts 12 hours a day. Although I'm about and posting and tweeting and whatnot, I'm more often than not away from the charts. I'm watching TV or doing stuff outside, just let the trades come to you. And I don't mention that enough in these videos. I really, really do mean that. Just try and relax into the trades. And I've had to do this to myself. I've had to teach myself to, in the past, get rid of the anxiety. Trades are everywhere, and it will work for you, but it might take time. That's all there is to it. So we've got our descending trend line, we've got our ascending trend line, we've got the break of the high. The minute that broke through there was it just coincided with the trade, to be honest with you, that high there. But if we look at the line charts, you can clearly see a trend in place anyway. There's the highest high. We'd closed up with the line chart. There's our diagonals. So yeah, every time frame needs to be double checked on the RSI. Make sure that is in agreement, and as you can see, it was. So what can I say? That's the whole point of the video, really, getting all your ducks in a row. It was just a no-brainer trade to have a go at this. Tiny stop somewhere around here, but if you watch my stuff, you'll notice that there's very rarely any drawdown. Reason being because we're entering when all the algorithmic accumulation, manipulation, call it what you like, has been done, and there's just no more sellers in the market in this instance. And this was the fake out, if you like, if you want to call it that. That's where they're trying to fake in the short traders, take out the stops of the long traders before they continue in the right direction. So that's that. I hope it has some value for you. The RSI, honestly, I cannot stress enough. I've talked about it before, but you can draw lines on all these daily charts, H4 charts. You can say it's going to go there, it's going to go there. All these people do it. Honestly, it causes more confusion than it's worth. All you need to do is study the RSI, study your candlestick analysis, couple of patterns like the 1, 2, 3 and the 2B reversal, 3 candle reversals, and I promise you, you just do not need to think outside the box. Marry this method, if you like. I mean, look, we've even got that the Asian session. That's what this block is. Asian session, came back to test it, boom, up it goes. These things do have their value. The moving averages, when price, I use them most when we're coming back to them, like a rubber band trade. So all these things on the charts are there for a reason. So obviously, if you can get used to them being on your charts, your pivots, everything I've got on here has value, and the round numbers, I use them all. It's not as simple as possibly I make it out to be, but it doesn't need to be complicated. If you just if you applied everything on this chart, the sweet spot gold, round numbers, half round numbers, the price uses them. So if you're because I'm a scalper, if I'm going down, then I want to be aware of a possible bounce there, or I want to be aware of a possible bounce on the pivot, I want to be aware of a possible bounce on the half number, I want to be aware of the Asian session level. If I'm trading up, then more than likely the big boys will take it to one of these important levels. As we can see, it used the pivot there. Remember always that pivots are calculated on your broker's time, and everyone's pivots and resistance levels are likely to be a little bit different, so they're not as precise as the round numbers. That's worth mentioning as well. So lots and lots of little bits of information here as I understand it all, but in my opinion, for me, this is the perfect template now. There's not too little on there, there's not too much on there. I could trade without any of it and just trade the levels on the candles, but it's always worth knowing where price might bounce, because the rest of the world and their brother are looking at it. And as you can see now, this is continuing up. I had a level on here, it's gone. Where's it gone? That green level, that's what I call a flip level, or a PPZ, price pivot zone. It's just the high and the open of these candles there, where the wicks stop, as it were, or start. The wicks are the highs, the flip zone is the open and close of the candles. And I always sort of take my profits short of that level, because that is your supply and demand area. It's not a precise level, it's where the money changes hands, as it were, and that's why I want to I expect that to cause a problem. That's the point I'm trying to make. As you can see now, prices continuing on up, but I don't want to suffer this drawdown. I just get in, take my pippage and get out as quick as I can. Thanks for watching, have a great weekend, and let me know if there's anything you would like me to make videos about, because I'm happy to do that. Thanks again, bye now.